it seems like we're going to be having here from Kim. They're going to be starting off on the Barraza, which I believe is what they started off against with Hydra and Bunny. But yeah, they're going to be playing here the Barraza, and obviously same team composition coming in from the red team of this Nash and Zoe. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it here. Starting off already, we're seeing the blue team somewhat of a lead that they have as of the moment. Say, but it's still pretty even across the board. A little bit of a nice combo, a nice NSIG there coming in from Dr. Anonimo. And Khaos right now, the most damage onto the field, has to be very careful. Demon Honor for the first game, you know, no platforms or anything, can run away from him, so, you know, you're gonna have to, you know, use the stage wisely there. There we go, Khaos is gone. A little bit of a, I'm not sure, Dr. Anonimo wasn't able to follow up off of that, I believe, end line there coming in from Kim, taking out Pain there, but finally, Kim able to take out Pain now. We're seeing the blue team somewhat of a lead here, but red team answering back, trying to even up the stats, and just like that.
And there's a ground pound. So we are about equal, but Khaos a little bit behind, a little bit damaged already in orange, and we have to see, like, so far, not too much explosion like we saw in Game 1 versus Bunny and Jules.
Right.
Or Bunny Hydra, yeah. So it's more of an even match that we've been seeing in some of the other sets here. But it is the red team that is behind the stock now.
Yeah, red team definitely behind the stock here. But you're seeing Khaos quickly going to work with this axe here. Pain answering back with some of these signatures. Already sending down the Onyx deep into the red here. But Kim, I mean, just trying to make it back to stage here, over onto the axe. There we go, Pain taking out Dr. Anonimo here. Big stare from Khaos, going for another one. Kim, though, does make it back onto stage. Still has the axe in hand, going for that NSIG. GC downstage, spot dodging that. Pain now still holding his second stock. It's even, Jaguar, even across the board.
Right.
Yeah, it's anybody's game here to win. It's such a nail-biter of a first game.
Yeah, and there's a good punish on that D-sig by Onyx.
Yeah.
So,
ooh, nice side sig.
And there's interrupting the Onyx side sig, and that does.
There we go. Oh,
there we go.
That was just gonna be enough. He didn't even need to go for that side sig after there. All he needed was that down sig, I believe, or was it NSIG? I think NSIG over on to Dr. Anonimo there, and Kim now left in this 2v1, able to take out Pain now. One stock down, but he still has to take out two. Kim just trying to dance around over onto the axe, and you know, he does not want to get into that middle zone. He does not want to get caught into that combo. He knows the combo that they're gonna be going for, so that's why he's playing over on the edge. He's staying, you know, he's just trying to hold that corner for as much as he can. You know, because I mean, you do not want your stock get obliterated by that combo whatsoever.
Yeah.
Still having a, you know, a very hard time into finding any openings onto the red team.
Right.
Oh, missing that two-piece combo there. D-Light dropping the Sair.
The other Sair doesn't hit. Oh.
Nice. Gets just
that's unfortunate.
The weapon
and that
throw.
Sair is placed. That weapon throw will take it though, so makes up for it. And yep, Pain wins game 1.
Pain and
Pain and Khaos.
Yeah, gonna be taking game number 1 there in pretty solid fashion. And you know, I mean, we saw that little team synergy combo coming out from them there, but I'm not sure what's going to be the answer here from, you know, the blue team. Are we going to be seeing an early swap perhaps from Kim over to Pain? Doesn't seem like it. Seems like they're confident in their legend picks here. Jaguar going to be running it back with the Barraza and the Onyx. So let's see, man. Let's see, you know, what they make of it, man. But it's right now 1-0 in Pain's favor, Pain and Khaos's favor. Kim and Dr. Anonimo are currently down at the moment. And remember, this is elimination side here, so you can't afford to be dropping any games whatsoever, guys. Cannot be affording to drop any games here. And, I mean, Pain and Khaos, they understand that. They understand that, and, you know, they want the W. Just as much as you know, Kim and Dr. Anonimo wants the W here. So let's see. What is the adaptation here going to be made from the blue team here?
Yep.
My goodness,
Dr. Anonimo makes it back, and I guess as Khaos off the stage won't make it back. A quick KO, 15 seconds.
Yeah, 15 seconds into the game, and Khaos is already down to the second stock there. Turning it around onto Khaos. Khaos had, you know, Dr. Anonimo almost, you know, out for the count, but Dr. Anonimo was able to make it back, and just like that, Sair into ground pound. Pain is gone, and just like that, blue team is going to be starting off with a little bit of a lead here.
Yeah.
And this is definitely what they need here in this game number 2. This is definitely the answer what they need. To, you know, put themselves back up into this game here, into this side.
That's right. Just almost exactly like what happened in their match against Hydra and Bunny.
Right.
Except that Kim does make it back. Okay.
Still good
Just like
follow-up.
already a minute in, they're up a whole stock. They are definitely in control of this, but it's not over by any means. They just need to wrap this up, convert it to the win, and then tie up this and go to game 3. But right now, that's just a matter of converting it here.
Yeah, I mean, Kim right now still holding their first stock. Gastro's Curse, Big Stare comes out, Pain taking out Kim, but still, this cannon though from Dr. Anonimo is going crazy onto Khaos, who is on their last stock, Jaguar. I mean,
yeah,
this
punishing
is not
that,
a good position
punishing
that
that
Khaos
GC move on Axe. Yeah, went for really aggressive in going for that GC Axe move and got punished severely on cannon for it. So that was unfortunate. I think not really the sort of thing you would have wanted to do on team stock, but maybe they have to do something to change things up, and because otherwise they are behind.
Indeed. And I mean, right now the blue team still has a bit of a lead here, but I mean, red team could definitely try to bring this one back into favor here, but Khaos has to play around, cannot get hit. Just as I say that, eats a big side sig on from Kim on the Barraza here. A little bit of improvised combo. The blue team though, Kim is going to be going down to their last here. I mean, the game plan from Nash is clean and cut out. Pain, all he needs to do, take out Dr. Anonimo, and then push for that 1v1 with Kim, and hopefully try to see if they can take that one. Recovery doesn't take
Dr. Anonimo, it's going for a lot of stuff, even on team stock, but Kim gets the Sare. Let's see. Recovery there, and that recovery will take it.
Just like that. Blue team puts themselves up on the board, and that game was... It was blue team's one to win specifically because Kim really built that lead. You even look at the stock, how long they have that stock for that first stock. 83 seconds. That second stock, 50 seconds, and they didn't even drop that second stock yet. So, I mean, Kim holding their stocks there definitely came in clutch for the blue team, and it got them the W here. But let's see now. It's 1-1 across the board. We're going to be seeing a game 5 here, Jaguar. What do you think? I mean, this is our last. This is our last set for our block as well too. Forgot to mention that last set for our block here. It would be amazing to end this one off in a game 5.
Yeah. Well, if the previous quarterfinal elimination bracket was anything, was a real treat. I'd love to see a treat like that again.
3,
yeah, man.
2, 1, brawl.
But I mean, time will tell. We're gonna be getting into this game number 3. It's 1-1 across the board. Anyone's game to win here. Both teams, fighting for a top 4 spot. Starting off, man, I'm just hearing Axe gameplay going at it, man.
Yeah. Yes, well, some nice strings to punish. Yes, a good end light. Catch side light, not able to get too much more off on Dr. Anonimo. And so that side seek doesn't connect. Khaos there hits again. That's going to be stuff, and that is Khaos down a stock.
Yeah, you see Pain there. Pain went low to save Khaos there for the moment being, but was unable to fully get the save out and just abort the mission. And just went back up, and thankfully they were able to still hold their first stock here. Still holding some sort of hope for the red
Punish,
team.
And there's another one.
Nice little down stick there coming out of Pain, able to get that stock out of there. And, now the blue team, they're going to have to try to see if they can take out Pain here. You do not want Pain, holding this stock and building up damage there. There you go, recovery. That's going to be the answer, taking him out. Nice.
And a good punish over on Dr. Anonimo. I think it's all confirmed because they're burned that GC dodge. A really solid play on cannon there.
Yeah, great stuff coming in from Dr. Anonimo, able to recognize that.
And Pain is right there to get
that KO.
Anonimo.
And I mean, Jaguar, Khaos has been, losing these stocks here very early, in a very early manner. Doesn't even get the save onto Pain.
And Pain came down. Pain's going down, but so does Kim. So it's a little bit of a trade. Yeah, Dr. Anonimo has an extra stock, but is in red.
Yeah, I mean, definitely the game plan there from red team is you got to take out Dr. Anonimo, right?
Well, take out Kim, and then Dr. Anonimo will go as in the 2v1.
Well, there you go. Dr. Anonimo's gone there. Now you got this momentary 2v1.
Yeah.
Can you get a nice little combo out of here? But you're seeing Kim recognizing that and just able to play on the ledge there, able to kind of hold their position a little bit. But once again, Khaos, the most damage onto the field. Gonna have to be careful, man, because you do not want to be putting Pain in this 2v1 position spot.
Right, yeah. Yeah, Khaos on team stock with red. So that's Khaos wants to be careful, avoids the cannon string, so able to dodge out of that.
But But
Chaos,
once again,
it's
man,
two piece.
everyone
It's
is
dodge.
just so damaged, man. It's anybody's game here to win, but stocks are gonna have to
Yeah.
fall here soon.
Absolutely. Not enough for Dr. Anonimo to get taken out. Dr. Anonimo gets hit by friendly fire. Do you like Nair? Not enough on the cannon. Unarmed, unarmed.
So deep in the red.
It's there, and the Becky Lynch gets the knockout. So we are down to the 2v1. But they're all in red, so just one hit on one and one on the other. There's one hit on one, not enough. One hit on the other will be enough. And now Kim is there, so only there, and Adair will take it.
Wow, snagging that victory there, Kim. Just capitalizing on that, recognize that, hey, I hit Pain across there, able to get out Pain there, and then bam, just switching gears over to Chaos and able to get that stock out of there. And just like that, blue team is going to be putting the red team onto match point here, Jaguar. And I mean, hey, if we want a game 5, guys, if we want a game 5, chat, the red team is going to have to clutch up. The red team is going to be they're going to have to take this game number 4 here. And, you know, no surprise that they're going to be locking in back on the same legends. No swaps whatsoever there. So, you know, this is going to be interesting game number 4. This is definitely going to be interesting game number 4 here that we have. But all eyes right now, my eyes at least, are on the red team. I'm looking at to see if they're going to be taking this game here. Because if not, they're going to be going home, sadly.
3, 2,
Yeah, well, it's theirs to win, so now they need to prove it.
Yep. So let's get into it. Starting off
And there's a
already.
good combo on Dr. Anonimo.
Yeah, they were able to rack up some nice damage onto Dr. Anonimo, you know, sending him down to the orange. We've seen Kim just kind of played around a little bit early, realizing that they're focusing on Dr. Anonimo just a little bit. The big stare though,
It's there.
does connect. Dr. Anonimo does make it back.
Yeah, dodges the stare. Yeah. Well timed dodge over there.
Nice ground pound.
So Dr. Anonimo ground pound will catch. You're gonna let Dr. Anonimo come back. I think try to keep pressure on the other side with 2v1.
Yeah.
That Nair connects.
Still though, I mean, you look at the health, man. It's so even. It's anybody's game here. Nice
Yeah.
two-piece combo.
Yeah,
Does
Nair
take out
catch.
Dr. Anonimo. And Sig though, taking out
And-
Pain.
Yeah, Chaos avoiding the follow-up gets sent to the other side of the stage will make it back.
Fire coming in there. Pulling up a little bit of damage onto Kim. Two-piece combo. Chaos taking out
Yep.
Kim there. Friendly fire taking out his own
Yep.
teammate. And it happens, man. It happens.
Yeah.
But look at the position where Dr. Anonimo is in. I mean, he's on his second stock
Yeah.
already, whilst everybody else on the field, on his last stock, sorry, everyone on the field
Yeah.
is, still fresh on their second stock. Where you see Dr. Anonimo is on their last. Red team doing a great
Right.
job into kind of singling out Dr. Anonimo, kind of singling out maybe the weakness in the team of blue team, and trying to exploit it in a sense.
Yeah. I think just taking advantage of once they're behind, it's really Dr. Anonimo you want to focus to take as Dr. Anonimo as team stock now.
Right. Seeing Chaos here still.
Chaos does
limited.
make it back.
Deep
Dr.
in
Anonimo
barbecue
makes it back
health.
as well. Is there a catch and suddenly Dr. Anonimo is gone and it's a 1v2 for Kim.
Yeah. And unlike that 1v2 where we saw last game, this one, it's a little bit more steep of a hill to climb for Kim. You got 2 stocks, but you got to take out 3. But look at the position where you're in here, Kim. You're deep in the red.
Yep.
I think the game plan, you get the game plan to Chaos. No way they
Well,
got
you get that Adair
Wait.
is saved.
Oh my god, the save from Pain's game in clutch
Kane
there.
also saved. Yeah.
That would have been lights out for Chaos, Jaguar. That would have been it for Chaos.
Yeah. Yeah, and then you're suddenly in the 1v1. So really solid move from the red team, I guess. Very good 2v2 action. So Kim still has work to do. 3 stocks to 2 and in the 2v1. So just trying to play it carefully, trying to get damage without
What a
getting
ground
hit
pound.
too much. Hold on, that ground pound connects.
That's it.
That's it. Chaos can't be saved. So that is now we're in the 1v1.
Yeah, and just like that, I mean,
That
it's
catch.
even stocks. It's basically even damage here. If Kim can win this 1v1 against Pain, that's going to be it, denying the game 5. And just like that, the blue team could be punching it into game.
Fair
Into the top
catches.
4, sorry.
Yeah.
Nice there.
Yeah. Not able to catch the recovery. So Kim building up damage still. Like I haven't seen Kim get too much damage since the starting the 2v1 when Dr. Anonimo's last
This
stock was
second
taken.
stock has been so long, finally. Thank God
There's
that second
Stomps
stock is
there to
out of
take
there.
it.
Now Kim down to their last here. And Pain, I mean, gonna have to try to see if he can get any extra credit right now onto Kim. Nice little
Yeah, a catch.
Sair. Still holding the second stock, building up some damage. That's a spot dodge here from Kim. Recovery. Just a raw recovery. He's able to take it out. And just like that, folks, even game. Even last stock situation here. But Pain needs to clutch up this one. They need to take this game number 4. If they want to push this to game 5, if they want to continue in the elimination final, you need to take out Kim's last stock.
Yeah. I know like Pain must be feeling a lot of pressure. Like in a situation, game 3 was not able to convert a 2v1 situation with Khaos, and now game 4, if it works out the same way, it's going to be a very disappointing finish.
Yeah, it's looking like it's working out the same way because the way that Kim is playing, they're smoothing on the axe right now. They're landing these hits. They're getting these hits onto Pain, and Pain doesn't have the answer back.
Yep.
Kim is
Already
winning this 2v1 right now, but Pain gets a nice two-piece combo. They're going to have to try to, bait Kim in a little bit here, but that's going to be hard. Disarming now, Pain. Unarmed now. Kim picks up the axe. Nice little iron light. Picks up the spear now. Nice Sair.
Nice.
And Sig punishing now. Kim gets the Sair. Oh my god, it's coming down to the wire here, folks. No weapon, no for Kim. Can Pain clutch this one up? The side Sig could have been a misplay, but no big punish coming in from Kim. Kim now with the blasters, throws out the blasters with an unarmed recovery, picking up the axe.
Not enough!
Big Sair! Connects the lines to the KO.
Kim converts. Wow. What a game.
No, you guys gotta look at this graphic. Look at this graphic. Look how long. Where's the screen at? 136 seconds. That's almost 2 minutes you're holding that stock for. That's insane. Wow. I mean, everyone, I wanted the game 5. People in chat wanted the game 5, but just somehow Kim was able to win that 2v1. And look at the position that they were in. 3 stocks you had to take, and they just played that one perfectly. Yeah, absolutely.